You've been tricked. Your brain doesn't actually hate studying. It just loves dopamine more. And guess what? You can hack that system so studying feels like scrolling TikTok without the guilt. Let's be honest, most people think studying is painful. It feels like forcing your brain to run a marathon while carrying a backpack full of bricks. Why? Because your brain is wired for rewards. Scrolling Instagram? Reward. Beating a level in a game? Reward. Finishing a whole Netflix season in one night? Definitely a reward. But staring at a textbook? Your brain looks at that and says, where's the fun? Where's the dopamine? Forget this, let's do something else. That's the trap. You don't lack discipline. You're just playing against your brain's natural chemistry. And if you try to fight it head on with brute willpower, you'll burn out. The trick is to work with your brain, turning studying from punishment into something your mind actually enjoys. So today, we're breaking down 3 powerful hacks to trick your brain into loving study time. And third one is so powerful, your future self will thanks for watching this video. Number 1, dopamine hijacking and instant rewards. Your brain runs on dopamine, the chemical that makes you feel good when you do something rewarding. The problem is, modern life has trained your brain to expect instant rewards. Every time you check your phone, swipe, or scroll, you're basically pressing a dopamine button. Studying, on the other hand, is a delayed reward. You read 30 pages today, but the exam is 3 weeks away. No dopamine now, maybe later. So your brain does the math. Why suffer now when I can just grab easy dopamine from TikTok? The trick? Pair studying with instant rewards. Think of it like sneaking veggies into a burger. You're disguising the healthy stuff inside something tasty. Examples. Only let yourself drink your favorite coffee while studying. Make a playlist you love, but only play it during study sessions. Pair study blocks with small snacks, or even something silly like wearing your comfiest hoodie just for study time. By linking studying with something enjoyable, your brain begins to crave study sessions because they're tied to pleasure. Over time, the association sticks. Your brain stops saying, ugh, study time, and starts saying, ooh, this is my coffee and music time. That's dopamine hijacking. Instead of letting distractions hijack you, you hijack your own brain. Number 2, breaking down study tasks. Here's another trap, giant tasks. When you sit down and tell yourself, I'm going to study the entire biology textbook tonight, your brain basically screams, nope, too big, too scary. Abort mission. That overwhelm kills motivation. But your brain loves small wins. Finishing a short task triggers dopamine, giving you a little motivational high. That's why checking off a to-do list feels so good. It's your brain rewarding progress. So instead of saying, I'll study 5 chapters, break it into micro-tasks. Read 3 pages, summarize 1 section, answer 5 practice questions. Each time you finish, you get a mini dopamine hit. And those tiny wins snowball into momentum. Think of it like slicing a pizza. If I hand you a whole pizza and say, eat this now, you'll panic. But if I cut it into slices, you think, okay, 1 slice, then maybe another. That's how you trick your brain. Stop showing it the whole scary pizza and serve it 1 slice at a time. And yes, make it visual. Use checklists. Use a whiteboard. Cross things off dramatically. That satisfying tick mark is a built-in reward. Number 3, gamification and fun now. Let's push this even further. If your brain loves games more than textbooks, why not turn studying into a game? Gamification is basically stealing tricks from video games and applying them to studying. Think about games. Clear goals, challenges with increasing difficulty, rewards for progress, a sense of achievement. That's what makes them addictive. And you can design your studying the same way. Here's how. Time challenges. Set a timer for 20 minutes. See how many problems you can solve before the clock runs out. Point system. Give yourself points for every page read or problem solved. Trade points for small rewards, like 10 points, chew snack break. Boss battles. After finishing a big section, create a quiz for yourself. Passing it. Godfall? You defeat the boss. Study squad. Get a friend and compete. Who can explain a concept better in 2 minutes? Or quiz each other like it's a game show. This isn't childish. It's neuroscience. Games work because they keep your brain engaged with constant feedback and rewards. If you make studying playful, your brain pays attention. And suddenly, instead of dreading your desk, You start looking forward to the game. All right, let's put this all together. If you want to trick your brain into enjoying studying, hijack dopamine by pairing study with instant rewards, coffee, playlists, or small pleasures. Break tasks down into micro goals so your brain feels constant progress instead of overwhelm. Gamify the process with points, challenges, and playful competition. You're not forcing yourself to love studying. You're reprogramming your brain to associate learning with fun. The bottom line? Studying doesn't have to feel like punishment. If you trick your brain with rewards, small wins, and playful challenges, you'll start looking forward to study sessions instead of avoiding them. Try it today. Seriously, don't just watch this video. Pick one of these tricks, set it up, and test it out. And remember, your brain is powerful, but it's also a little gullible. Treat it like a kid who just wants candy, and give it study candy instead. If you want more myth-busting study tips, hit subscribe and stick around. Because once you master how your brain works, learning stops being a struggle and starts being a superpower.